Alright guys, welcome to Once Human. I'm sorry for my bad English before, but I will try to share my build on submachine gun Chris SV Little Jaws Unstable Bomber. $50K DPS, yeah. We test normal damage at raw damage. Well, not much difference, but I think the most damage that we will use on everyone is the raw damage, because if we using the full buff, we need to hit a weak spot, load our deviation, and then start attack, and that will take a lot of time. Yeah, but let me show you my build. Okay. For the weapon, the most important thing is the calibration. Here I use magazine capacity plus 60% and crit rate. And here is the main deal of our weapons, because submachine gun is low damage, so we need to crit on every hit. So with this calibration, we got almost 15%, plus base weapon crit rate is 10%, so we almost get 25%, so I think it isn't enough. Now the mod I use, well, it's not the best because I can't find crit rate yet, but I think you just need the core effect of this bomber over. When triggering unstable bomber, refill your magazine 10%. So our base magazine is 30. If you use the big magazine like that submachine gun mag, you get plus 10, so you will get 40 base magazine. 40 base magazine plus your calibration bonus 60%, so we got 70 ammo for one round. And if we look at the effect of the unstable bomber, hitting enemies 15 times will trigger unstable bomber, so at least we can active the effect of unstable bomber at least 5 times. At max I think 8 or 9, so it's good. I use the basic ammo, of course. It's because it's low price and we don't have to use a lot of resources, and it's easy to craft. Well, and the accessory here, you can choose whatever you want. doesn't really impactful, but I think the most important is magazine. Okay, next helmet. I'm using I'm sorry, next is the crossbow. Of course we need the bullseye effect. Hitting weak spot will inflict bullseye on the target, causing all weapons to have crit 13%. So when you use the crossbow and hit enemy weak spot, we can trigger the bullseye and gain 30% more crit rate. So if we combine previous on weapon crit, we get almost 50%. So but the most important is the effect of the bullseye. Here you can get the information of the bullseye, which is highlight or mark target will be outlined and suffer from vulnerability plus 8% for 12 seconds. This I think is so good effect. Our damage is increased so much, but it's only 8%, so we need use the mode that increases to the bullseye adds vulnerability plus 8%, so we've got 16% plus effect from crossbow only, and that will increase our damage so much. Next our falcon, next our armor. I'm using 2 falcon set and 3 lone wolf set with 1k armor. All you have, the only thing you must use is this key armor on top, which is after triggering unstable bomber, crit rate plus 35% for 3 seconds. So if we calculate the previous weapon and from the bullseye, when all of buff is active, we get almost 85%, I think, and that it's good because we will trigger unstable bomber almost anytime. So I'm using falcon head in here, 2 falcon armor because we need the crit damage, and 3 lone wolves armor because we need crit rate and crit damage from this armor. 3 lone wolf sets will grant you 1 stack of lone shadow with every 2 weapon crit hits up to 8 times. So 8 multiplied by 6 is 48% for 30 seconds. That's a big damage, so you need to use this when you are using the unstable bomber. Alright, now we go to the mod. On the head I'm using, well, I still not have the perfect attribute, but I think the most useful is this effect. Fire rate plus 10% for the first 50% of the magazine, then the rest of magazine will increase our weapon damage plus 30%. That is so big. If you're lucky enough, you can use the attribute with crit damage. And I don't recommend using this other mode in here because we need to hit weak spot damage, and I think it's not suitable for our build type. The mask, I'm using point detonation. Well, I don't have more perfect or more suitable, but in this section, unstable bomber only have a few effect which only they lay it place, and this when unstable bomber. But I think you need the most is the attribute effect. You can get crit damage. I think that you must use like this. Next, on the top, well, it's situational because this top mod is not for damage boost or what, but most time I'm use is this quick comeback, and I got crit damage plus 12%. Because what? Because why? Uh, when using a healing shot, movement speed plus 20% for 2 seconds, and refill 100% of your magazine. That's so good because our reload time is so high. Or if you soloing boss or what, you can use this rejuvenating talent. It's good too because if you kill enemies, you will recover your health 15%. Alright, but I'm using almost when like pro pro rift or pro dungeon, I'm using this because if you get damage, you just heal and you don't need to reload. Okay, next is the bottoms. I'm using the dead shot file. Each crit hit by non-melee weapons grants 5% crit damage up to 45%. We got more 45% effect from this mod. We've got so high. And if you're lucky enough, you can get crit damage plus 12%, and I still don't get that because it's too hard and to grind too much. Next, the Lawn of Gloves, and here there's two isocache where you can use two, this crit amplifier or crit boost, but I prefer using crit amplifier because we get crit rates plus crit damage. We now got plus 10, so if our buff is active at the same time, we almost always crit because our crit will increase about 100%. But if you need pure crit or maybe you still lack of crit, you can use this one. But please, you need to use the crit damage option too. Okay, next the shoes. And the shoes are still, I think the best mode is still using this mode. This is covered advanced fire, which is taking no damage within 4 seconds, grants 20% melee weapon and status damage. I think the most important is weapon damage plus 20%. Okay, that's all I think. And let me show you what status will I get when I fire my weapon. Right now we have base 41% crit rate and 113 crit damage. Look, I got 76% crit rate and 200 crit damage. I think it's good enough. And I say that we get 100, but I think it's not visible when the effect of the crossbow. So 200% is, I think it's good enough, but I think this weapon is not that good as sharpnail build, which is doing more insane damage. And but if you like using these weapons, uh yeah, I think this is the best build that I can get when using this weapon. And maybe next I will try to put this the last feather assault rifle, which is I think the most popular weapon now in one human. So guys, I think that's all. Thank you for watching. I hope it helped you.